Hi, my name is Emily, and I'm here to give you a few tips on what to do when you're trying to make a video if you've never done that before. One of the first things to think about is where would you like to sit or stand while you're taking this video? What background are you going to be using? So let's take a look at our options. I've set my living room up with a couple of possibilities depending on what kind of equipment you have. If you happen to have a tripod, that's an easy choice, and let's see what it offers us. So here is tripod option. Tripods are great because you can literally put them anywhere. This is nice because I'm centered in the screen. I've got some good light on my face. The background is pretty, so that's a good option. But maybe you don't have a tripod, and we can show you what that looks like as well. If you don't have a tripod, that's fine. Let's see what else would work. I've made a stack here with a table and some scores and a book. The main thing is that it is stable, so you don't want a shaky camera while you're taking your video. So this is stable on here, and I'm going to put my camera on here and see what that looks like. So here is the stack of books option. Also good. It's quite stable. I'm in the center of my screen. I've got some nice light coming in through the window. I'm actually noticing that it's a little bit bright on the side of my face, and I wonder if I close my curtain a little bit. Yeah, that's good. So just little shifts in light like this can also make a big difference. Also the resolution of your camera. So whether you're using your phone or a tablet or a laptop, if you can go into the settings and look at the resolution, 180 is good, 4K is better if you have it. So those kinds of things can make a difference. Also too, where your camera is placed. Right now I've got mine at eye level, which is nice, but often we see videos where the camera is below the person and then you end up looking up their nose, which is maybe not the best option. So if you can have it at eye level or just a little bit higher, that's good too. Also knowing where your camera actually is. Often we think that the camera hole is somewhere different than it actually is. So if you look where you think the camera is and then take a picture, then you'll know for sure whether you're actually looking in the camera, which is good because you want to have as direct communication as possible when you're talking to us, and that's a good way to do it. Also, too, how quiet is your space? If you're talking about a very serious topic, then it's nice to just be able to listen to your voice. But also, too, if your story is about, how you're homeschooling your kids and it's all really noisy all the time, then by all means have as much as noise as possible. It really just depends on your story, and that's what's most important here is your story. So, what is your story? What's the most important thing that's happened to you or the thing that you've noticed? If it's weird to talk into a camera, which it often can be, if you're lucky enough to live with somebody, then maybe get them to ask a question and then just answer it as if you're talking to them. That's a good way to do it. Also, too, if you are describing a moment, a specific moment that you had, think about the visceralness of being there. What it smelled like, what it felt like, what the lighting was like. Those kinds of details can bring your story alive. And then how do you want to end? What is a closing statement that really sort of thinks, yes, this is what brought it home for me. What would you like us to take away from the story that you're telling? But all these little details are just things to think about when you're creating your story. But the most important thing is just to tell it. That's what we're looking for, and that's what we hope for. And we're so thankful that you are willing to offer your story to us, and excited about this project. So thank you so much. Take all these details with a grain of salt. Whatever you can offer is wonderful, and I hope you have a great day.